Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. So today we're going to be doing a shop my stash. So I always start here. Like, to me, this is the best drawer, I think. So this is Project Pan, so I don't need to talk too much about this. I've been using this quite a bit. It's the MAC Soft and Gentle. This is also Project Pan. I use this every day. So I normally go in with this first. So this is Lunch Money, and then I go in with a stronger highlighter, like perhaps this, or I was using the Rare Beauty highlighter in the shade Mesmerize. Such a beautiful highlighter, and you can see there that it's taken quite the dint off me, but I'm going to put it back for now. Then we've got this Care Bears Sheglam. It's been in like 2 rotations, so I'm going to put it back. It really is pretty. I don't know whether to put this Lacura one back. I will if I can't find a powder blush to match it, but for now it can stay in. This Sheglam one, I'm not 100% sure I even like it. It's in the shade Midnight Hour. It's just a very nice pink, that kind of pink there. Right, let's leave that in and take this out. Loved this Hourglass blush that got recommended to me. It's in the shade Mood Exposure. It goes with that Lacura cream blush I've just showed you, and the Lacura cream blush also goes with the Care Bears. I'm going to put that away for now, but I could quite easily leave it in. This Give Beauty one is going away for now. Progress on that I've really been enjoying, especially the cream part of it. And I tried using the bronzer part equal amounts to a face palette I pulled. Then we've got this Hourglass blush. This one's Dim Infusion. Again, really pretty. I think it's a really nice pretty blush. Then we've got the Beauty Crop. This one is in the shade Lavish. This is stunning. So that's what that looks like. All this is going away and I'm going to pick new products. Then the last thing was this Smashbox, what's it called? Crush on Blush palette. I use this quite a bit as well. I used a bronzer, like I said, alternately with the Give Beauty bronzer. And I think I used all of the blushes in here. Let me just check. Yeah, that's the bronzer there. And yeah, I don't think I've used that top blusher, but I used everything else, so it can go back and we can pull a different palette. Right, so what we've got left in there is 2 blushes. I mean, I haven't been using this one. I need to really use it and figure out what I want to do with it. Definitely the Sheglam one's a bit stiff, and I need to start, when I'm putting cream blushes on, I need to start using this. So we've just got the 3 items left. I might be pulling some of this back, but it just depends on what I'm actually planning on using this go around. So let me put all that away and then I'll be back. Right guys, I honestly do not know what I'm wearing. Do not know what I'm using. I've not used this in a hot minute. I've used it when I bought it, so the Benefit Krista. Let's bring that in. Naomi bought me a blush, this one. I think I'm going to be using all pink tones, so the Givenchy Prism Libra. So that's 2 powders. What else do I have? I've barely used this, and I really wanted this so bad. Maybe next time for that. See, I don't want all pinks. That's my issue. I do not want all pinks. Oh, Happy. I was going to bring that in last time, wasn't I? Yeah. Maybe just those 3, and then we'll pull a palette as well. So now I should be able to put some of the stuff that I pulled out last time. Honestly, guys, I can't buy any more blush. I've got blusher coming for Christmas as well, and my birthday, but the blusher coming for Christmas, is just a face palette. I say just a face palette, but it's still going to need room somewhere. Right, so cream. Part of me wants to pull this out again. It's the dupe for the Patrick Tar. I have used that recently. Let's do the 17 Melting Cream Blush to go with some of that pink I've just pulled out. So that's in Pink Passion. My friend Maura bought me that. Feel like I want to pull this. Dusky Rose. Yeah, let's do that. My friend Maura also sent me that. Right. I need to figure out what face palette I'm going to be using, so let's go down and do that, and then we can come back up here if needs be and pick out some more. Right, so I really don't know. Well, we're pulling this out anyway. The NYX Wonder Stick contour stick, that's new. Right, so move it over here. That's another contour stick. I use that a lot. I don't need to pull that out. Oh, let's... Ooh, what am I pulling? The Pat McGrath Labs or the Cheek Party blush? I might do this next week. With it being a Christmas one, yeah, I might do this next time. So let's pull the Pat McGrath Labs. I'm going to try and just do this for a week, guys. The last one I think was for 2 weeks. So that's that. Bronzer, I think I'm going to use this. I want to try and use this again, this highlighter palette. So I'm really not sure on it. Sorry for the reflection. And maybe just pull one highlighter from the highlighter drawer. I mean, I'm not going to get rid of it. It cost a pretty penny. Right, so on this, there's not much bronzer. A week, or maybe I don't want it to be in for 2 weeks. A week, and you know, I might be able to not finish it. I don't think you'd be able to finish that in a week, but be able to make a huge impact on it. Then that's the highlighter there. Right, and then we've got this Pat McGrath Labs one that my friend sent to me, and this is the Divine Blush Glow Trio in Galactic Sun. So you're getting Divine Rose, Desert Orchid and Golden Nectar. And can you see it's barely been touched? It's such a beautiful face palette. So yeah, I definitely want to use this more. Then this is the Givenchy blush. Really, really pretty. It's a Prism Libra. And this one is in the shade 1, Mousseline Lilas or Lilas. Then we've got the 17 Melting Cream blush. I already went through that with you earlier. Then we've got the Rare Beauty in the shade Happy. I'll show you this. So that's what it looks like. There's not as much, I don't know if you want to call it damage, but compared to the highlighter I showed you earlier, there's not as much use. But I did get this one a lot later. My friend Naomi bought it for me. So yeah, we're going to be using this. Then I've got the Benefit Crystal Mini. Says laughter is the best cosmetic up there. It's absolutely a stunning shade. These blushes, by the way, if I don't get to using them all, I'll just keep them in for another round. I definitely want to pull that Benefit palette in next time, just for over the Christmas period. Right, then we've got the NYX Wonder Stick Contour Stick in light medium. I really liked that the first time I used it. Then I've got the MUA and Glossy Box in Dusky Rose. That can go in there. Then the last thing for this little drawer is this Dior highlighter. Now, everyone loves these, but I've never been able to get on board with it. Last time I used it, by the end of me using it, I thought it looked okay. I do actually prefer my Huda Beauty one that I got to this, and it's the same kind of shades. So, yeah, I want to see how I feel about this and see if I can get on board with liking it more. Right, so all that drawer is done. these two things are going back in the collection. These are just daily essentials. I'm not going to waste your time or my time in going through it all. This here, I pulled this concealer in because I dropped my other concealer and I've still not come across it yet, so that can stay in. That's the only new product. We need to take some eyeliners out that I used. Is that it? I think so. Whoops! See what I mean? It's fallen where I keep my little vanity thing. Never mind, I've got it now. Right, so we've got the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil. This one's in Vice, that can go back. We've got the NYX in Esmeralda. I wore that yesterday, that can go back. And then this is one that came out of a haul that I did not so long ago. Golden Bronze. There's a blue one by, or did I put that back away? I may have put that back away in my eyeliners. But I pulled a Urban Decay blue one out, like a teal. No, it's not there, so I must have put it away again. That's absolutely fine. So these are kind of essentials as well. I've not been wearing my lip liners. I need to do better with that. Right, so these are all going back in the pot. There are so many in here. It's absolutely ridiculous. Who needs this many eyeliners? Right. Okay. So, in here, there's loads of clean brushes. So I use this e.l.f. single, this go around. I don't know where my palette is. My purple palette. I haven't used any of these, they're just in here for the sake of them being in here. Like this. Oh, there's another e.l.f. single here. I don't know whether to keep... Yeah, I'll keep them in because I want to do a review on them. And it's not going to be all that, to be honest, because, yeah, I'm not a fan of them. Where did I put that palette? It doesn't matter, I'm sure I'll find it. But anyway, I've been using another palette. This one's in my That's Expensive project pan. It's the Urban Decay Stone Vibes. I've really been enjoying it and I've used every single shade in here. So, yeah, the goal wasn't really to use every single shade in here. But I did use every single shade, and that's why the Shop My Stash has been ongoing a little bit longer. But look at that packaging, guys. It is absolutely amazing. And I'll probably use it a few more times, to be honest, as well, before we rotate this. With eyeshadow palettes in That Expensive project pan, I rotate the palettes just so I'm getting use out of a lot of my eyeshadow palettes. Anyway, that will go back up into where all my other things are. What we need to pull now is foundation. Foundation that I used, that I brought out. I didn't use this as much as I wanted to, but I had a fair few uses out of it. Guys, I still don't know how I feel about it. It's not as, you know, everyone raves about this and it's not that good, I don't think. It's not as good as drugstore. Like, I've been trying to use this one up. And this is a really good drugstore one. I don't think they still do it anymore, but it really is a good drugstore one. So that's the Maybelline Dream Urban cover. So I'm going to put the Urban Decay one back and we're going to choose a different one. Blimey, and here we are. Let's just move that. I don't need that in here. I feel like I want to get more use out of this. Now, my first impressions is it was nice. It went on nice. but it doesn't have a pump, and that's what I hate about any foundation. That puts me off buying a foundation for the second time. I probably use this up and then won't buy any more because I can't get a pump for it. I've tried on eBay and they don't seem to sell them for this particular fitting of this foundation. So I will use it, obviously. I mean, I have paid for it, but I won't repurchase. That's just my first impressions on it. Unless it blows me away. There's lots of other foundations in here, but I think for now, I'm just going to use that. I don't need a glowy product because I'm still going through this one. So we don't need to worry about that. Powders, I used the Fenty Beauty last time, so that one can go back. I don't think I'm going to pull another powder just because, like, those two there aren't getting used. I want to make sure I use them. And then, of course, I've got my Hourglass finishing powder that I'm trying to project pan. So, no more powders are being pulled. No primers are being pulled. Just because I've got two primers that I'm working on. And there's actually this one, actually. It's like a serum-based primer. So there's 3 really. I don't need any more than that. And that's it. We need to go and check on eyeshadow palettes now, don't we? And then that will be it. A couple of other things that I want to pull. I got some things from Shein. I want to pull them in. A couple of lipsticks, a lip oil, and some like eyeshadow jelly sticks. So I want to pull all my eyeshadow jelly sticks in, not necessarily to use this time, but I want to try what I've been buying from Shein. Anyway, this is it for this. Let's go over to my drawers for the eyeshadow palettes. Oh, here was the palette that we was using last time. So it's the Revolution, the Enchanted. So this is what it looks like. I thoroughly enjoyed it. But I wouldn't say it was as good as the True Icon. I do like that shade up there, number 1. And that shade at the end there, is that number 5? Yeah, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 1 and 5 are probably my favourite in the palette. It's a really, really nice palette. I would recommend it. But if you're after just one of these, I would recommend the True Icon, which I'll show you now. So this is the dupe of the Patrick Tar one, but it just depends if these are your shades, if like bronze is, and kind of leaning on the neutral. Like these two are dark here, but these are leaning neutral. It just depends if this is your shade. The only thing I don't like is the 2 creams. As you can see here, eyeshadow is already starting to fall into that one. I feel like Revolution should have taken the time to actually put a little flap that you could open and close it, but it is a very inexpensive palette. It's only £8.99. If that starts getting worse than it is, I will just remove the creams. I haven't opened the one on the Enchanted palette because I didn't like how that one was getting eyeshadow in it. They're really, really good palettes. The texture on the shimmers, metallics for sure, are some of the best drugstore ones. Apart from the Flower Beauty, Desert Lights and Jungle Lights, this comes second to that. Right, so I picked this up from Amazon, and so far so good with it. I have been trialling it and I want to continue. I don't think I've used all of the mattes, but they're a lot like, if you look at the mattes, they're very, very similar to one another. And the shimmers up there, that one there has got hard pan on it already. I've not even used it. That there, that white to pink duochrome is really, really pretty. So yeah, we're going to be trialing this a little bit more. Then I want to use this as well, the Rosy Jingle palette from Odin's Eye. You guys voted on this, so I'll be doing lots of looks with this in a live. And then with that other palette, with that matte palette, I want to use the Kylie Cosmetics Wet Shimmer Quad. So that's what we're going to be using this next week. I mean, it'll probably go over again, but hopefully it won't go over by too much. And I need to pull some things out from Shein. So I'm just going to show you what everything looks like first. And then I'll get my Shein stuff and you can look at that. Right, so this is the Rosy Jingle palette by Odin's Eye. It's very pastel leaning, isn't it? I've got a date tonight I certainly don't think I can wear this for the day. Not first day anyway. You'll be like, what have you come as? So I think I'm going to use that Amazon palette and either use the Kylie Quad, the shimmers from that, or I'm going to be using the kind of jelly sticks that I got from Shein. I really, really like that Celebration Heart. It looks so, so pretty. I hope it goes on like that on the eyes. So, I mean, I could use that one, that Joyful, and just put something like Gentle Memories in the crease, and then Warmth in the outer V, and just keep it really, really simple. But I don't think I will. I don't even know if I'm going to be doing a live, guys. I've got a lot to do today. This is going to go up today, I think. I've got a lot to do today. Anyway, this is the Rosy Jingle palette. It's so stunning. This is the new one that Oran's Eye brought out for this year. Well, they brought this one out, and they brought, was it Silvery Bliss or something like that, which I was looking at getting, but they're just too dark. The eyeshadows are too dark, and I'm a pastel leaning girly, so this one caught my attention straight away, and I love yellow. I love yellow eyeshadow, so I think I'm going to really enjoy it. Then we've got the Kylie Cosmetics Wet Shimmer Quad. And also is toppers. I'm not taking the label off, because as soon as I take that label off, it's like a mirror. I've seen people do it, and they're complaining about the packaging. So I'm just going to leave it like that, guys. I mean, they are beautiful. They're not even showing up like true to effect. They are stunning. I think that would look perfect with that Amazon palette. Just a few sparkles, nothing too glam. Just really keep the makeup like not dulled down or anything, but basic. Like I said, you know, I don't want to look like I'm going to, I don't know, I don't want the makeup to be too much. It's not like I'm trying to impress him or anything, but I mean, I've had people say, oh, I could never go out with someone who's got that much makeup on, and I'm like, well, you know, that's up to you. But yeah, it's seen photos of what I look like anyway, so that's that, I guess. Right, so I've already showed you this, so I can just put this in the drawer. Right, so this is all the makeup I got from Sheglam. There's another lipstick like that in my bag, so I'm just going to show you in case you haven't seen my current haul. So these are eyeshadows. These are the jelly sticks. So let's go in with these, because we've been talking about eyeshadows. Right, so this one is Fuchsia Fun. I won't be wearing this for the day. They look like lipsticks, don't they? You can wear them all over. They're like multitasker sticks. Sorry, the last one I showed you, it was Lilac Cluster. This one's Fuchsia Fun. Right, it's not, why is it not zooming in? But look at all that sparkle. Oh, that's better. It wasn't zooming in, so look at all that sparkle though, guys. You're not really seeing it true to effect, I don't think. I think I'm going to be wearing this one with the other one that I bought. This one is absolutely stunning. This one is called Rosy Gem. I wore this yesterday in the live. I mean, it looks like white to blue there. I don't think it's really got a blue shift, more of a pink shift. I'm really looking forward to pairing them two together. And what I like about those jelly glaze sticks, you can literally use them anywhere. You can use them on your eyes, as a highlighter, on your lips, like to get that glittery effect that everyone's using them in the lipsticks. Dior, you know, even Kiko brought out a lipstick with all these glitter effects. Anyway, this is the Sheglam Jelly Wow Hydrating Lip Oil. I really, really like this. It's in the shade Princess Vibes. I mean, just look at all the glitter. It's almost duochrome. It doesn't look that bad on the lips, by the way. You can see some of the glitters. I think it would look nice with a lip liner and a bit of this topped on it. You know, I haven't tried that yet. I've just tried it by itself. Then the other lipstick I've got here, there's one in my bag as well that I wore yesterday. The one in my bag's called Pink Flamingo, but these are the Sheglam Pout Perfect Shimmer Lip Plumpers. They don't have any lip plumping in them, guys, at all. I was told by one of my subscribers not to try the Sheglam lipsticks. They've not bothered me any. I've not like come out with swollen lips or anything, and I've tried the lip oil, and I've put this on just now, well, about just before I started filming, so about half an hour ago, and my lips feel fine, and they felt fine over the other lipstick as well. So I'm not sure if anyone's had adverse effects using some of the other lipsticks. Let me know if you have. So this is called Violet Fizz. And can you see it's got like a clicker down there? It is such a dupe of the Tarte Maracuja lipsticks, and I've got a couple of those, just a couple of minis. I wouldn't buy any more of those. One of the ones that I got near enough broke. I had to fix it. So yeah, I'm glad you can get these. I think these are like £3 or £4. They're not much. I think £4.99 at full price if you don't buy a lot. But then the more you buy from Shein, the more prices drop, don't they? So you have coupons and things like that. I'm going to show you what this looks like. I honestly don't know why they called it Violet Fizz, because it's not violet. I mean, it's stunning. It does have, though, if you can see, purple reflecting it, so that's probably where the name comes from. And then I've got Pink Flamingo as well, and I need to get a couple more of these. They just look really, really nice. So after Christmas, when I do another Sheglam haul, I'm gonna get a couple more of these, and probably, if I like the jelly sticks, a couple more of the jelly sticks, because they do quite a lot, and maybe another lip oil. I'm really, really impressed with the makeup haul that I got. The only thing I wasn't impressed with was something I bought for my mum for Christmas, but I think she'll like it nonetheless. Right, setting spray I'm using is the Beauty Crop Amelia Olivia Glow Milk Mist Sealing Set Mist. I don't think I normally show you the setting and facial mist, so I've used quite a bit of it. I got it at such a great discount, so that's the only saving grace. I do actually like it. I think it does leave your skin looking really, really glowy, but I don't like the scent. I don't like the rose scent of it. It's off-putting. I will buy it again. I like how it makes my skin look. Then I've got the Face Facts Vitamin C Facial Mist. I got this from Bodycare. It's really, really nice just to dampen your sponge with. So I use that. And then I've got another Rude Cosmetics one here, which I haven't been using. I need to start using it. It's a hydrating mist and toner. This probably would be good for bedtime. Like just to, like once I've done my skincare, put some of this on. So I might leave it in the bathroom, you know. And then we've got a mascara. I need to buy more mascaras, at least one more. So this one came from Primark. It's a So Extra. It really reminds me of the Maybelline Sky High mascara. It's really, really nice. I'm really enjoying it. But it's not my holy grail. My holy grail is 1x17. So I'm probably going to go and get that either today or at the weekend when I'm in town again. That's that, I guess. And lipsticks I'm using, I have put that lip oil in there by Sheglam, and I've also put that other lipstick, that Violet Fizz. But lipsticks that I'm using, a lot of them are in my handbag as well. Part of a project pan that I'm doing. It's called the Lip Service Project Pan. I'm sure that needs an update by now. My updates are always so late, so I do apologise about that. And there's also this that I got for free, that I've been trying to use as well, before like I put lipstick on. So Maybelline Baby Lips in Cherry. I don't even think you can buy them anymore, but I'm enjoying using it. Anyway, guys, this concludes the video. Does it? I feel like I'm missing something. No, I think that concludes the video. So, guys, this concludes the video. That's that drawer there. I don't need to show you those two drawers. And then this is where all the eyeshadows and eyeshadow sticks are. Project pan is on top there. And then foundation is just at the back there. So yeah, this concludes the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. It's much appreciated. Please like if you like this kind of content, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.